Have you ever had a show from your childhood that you watched as a kid and having very fond memories of it even to this day? That's what Hello Kitty and Friends is like personally for me. It's a series of Japanese short films, also known as OVAs, that aired from 1989 to 1994, with Hello Kitty and other Sanrio characters like Pochako, Kuropi, etc., that were dubbed into English, and I think they were made into a TV series in 1994. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I think so. I remember back in around 2008, there was a Blockbuster right near my house. I would go to it from time to time, and I'd rent the DVDs that they had of the show, because the show was a straight-to-DVD release. You guys are probably wondering by now, but Nutcracker, what makes this show so special exactly? And for that, I'd have to show you myself, and with a little help from my dear friend. So, without further ado, let's start the video. The show is rather episodic, so each plot changes every episode, though normally the plots of each episode often involve the two main characters of Hello Kitty and Friends, which are Kitty and her twin sister Mimi White, who looks almost exactly like Kitty, except she looks like this, having adventures in their hometown of London and learning lessons in the process, in which these lessons often include caring for others and supporting them in a time of need, or not to lie about who you are to people, etc. A lot of the episodes as well often interpret fairy tales such as Robin Hood, Cinderella, etc. These episodes were likely inspired or predated by Hello Kitty's Fairy Tale Theater, which was another series from the late 1980s that had several Sanrio characters such as Kitty, My Melody, etc. that was made by Deke Entertainment. These episodes of Hello Kitty and Friends often play out like the ones from Hello Kitty's Fairy Tale Theater, as Hello Kitty's Fairy Tale Theater came right before it, and that's what probably inspired these. As to why these episodes came to us in the US as direct-to-video, Sanrio had sold the episodes of Hello Kitty and Friends that they made as a package to the US, which only 13 episodes of them got imported here, which were these episodes. You don't have to watch any of the episodes in order to understand anything, as they're all episodic, though trying to find out the original order that they were released by Sanrio Japan in Japan is easier said than done. The English dubbing was handled by Optimum Productions, which is a dubbing company in Ontario, Canada, that was established in 1986. They're often well known for the dubs of Sailor Moon, so that's neat. I wanted some other people to give me their thoughts on the show besides me, so I got my friend, who's also the creator of several songs in the OST for my web series Learning English Shadows, Feverrin, to watch a few of the episodes of the show and tell you guys his thoughts on it. I probably butchered that name, but whatever.
Back in my own art style. Back to being really scrinkly. Alright, we're just gonna talk about Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty and Friends, 1991. The episodes were OVAs, meant to be released straight to DVD, so to my knowledge, they never aired on TV. One of the DVDs of it is being sold online by Rare Waves Imports. There's a funny review along with it too, I couldn't agree more. I also had no idea that Hello Kitty was in London. Is she British? I didn't know she was British. All of the other characters in London have North American accents, so either they were instructed to speak without accents, or they didn't think to, or want to, or the dubbing company didn't hire any British people. I don't know. Since my collaboration partner already covered most of the history of Hello Kitty and Friends, why not talk you through a couple of facts about Kuropi and Friends? There was a spin-off series about Kuropi a year later in 1992. Though I couldn't find any DVDs of it being sold online. No listings at all. There are some episodes on YouTube, but I don't think it's all of them. Originally, I had thought that it was a 13-episode season, just like Hello Kitty and Friends, but to my knowledge, there are only 10 episodes. Honestly, both shows kind of remind me of Hamtaro. Like, this was my Hamtaro, because I used to have this old-ass DVD of it, and I watch it over and over again when I stayed home from school. If I knew about this when I was younger, I know I would have loved it. And it was on VHS, too. I had so many Scooby-Doo and Tom and Jerry VHS tapes. Kurobe was always my favorite Sanrio character. It's a shame his English dub is a little strange.
That would be perfect! Hey, you better not be making this up.
I couldn't tell at first, but I think it's Jill Frappier. She voiced Luna from Sailor Moon.
My name is Luna, and I have been searching for you for a very long time.
My little theory is that Kurobe's show was meant to be advertised more to boys, while the Hello Kitty series was targeted more to young girls. They both follow some themes of classic fairy tales and fables, but you'll notice that Hello Kitty and Friends parodies Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, while Kurobe parodies more boyish stories like Robin Hood and Gulliver's Travels. The Kurobe show has more episodes like My Brother is Sick or I Gotta Go Play Baseball Now. Honestly, it's a shame that all of these YouTube recordings of the show are given a kids rating, because that means all of the comments are disabled, so I can't really learn anything new about it. But like I said earlier, there are no listings of this DVD anywhere online. I'm sure it came from a DVD because in the descriptions of some of the YouTube videos it's mentioned. And also in the descriptions of some of these YouTube videos, it's mentioned that it's recorded from a VHS tape. I tried to look for the VHS tapes as well, but I couldn't find any. I guess it's a little bit more rare. If anyone watching this video actually owns any of these VHS tapes, I would love to hear about it, and maybe even, you could record it and put it on YouTube so everybody else can see these missing episodes. These shows are so cute. They are a real joy to watch, and it gives you this sense of nostalgia even if you've never even seen it before. So yeah, I actually urge you to go check it out for yourself if you've never seen it before. Just if you're bored and want something fun to watch. Maybe even just check out one episode and dip if it's not for you, but it's really cute. It's really cute. The theme song kind of slaps. For both of them.
When your heart is feeling sad, friends will bring you cheer.
I know I didn't talk for very long about this, but I mean, what is there to say? It's just cute, it's nice, and I think more people should check it out if they never have before. I can't thank the Nutcracker enough for inviting me along to do this. Now, I'm gonna let her take the wheel again, because I know nobody clicked on this video just for me, so...
Aside from Kurobe and Hello Kitty, a couple of other characters got the treatment that they did too, though with not nearly as many episodes. One example of this is with Buchako, another character from Sanrio, and he looks like this. He only got around 2 episodes, which was Exciting Birthday and Excitement at the Carrot Patch, while another character, Peckle, who is a bird, I think he's like a seagull or something. I'm not entirely sure what type of bird is he. I think he's either like a seagull or a duck. Yeah, he's probably a duck. That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, Peckle also got the same treatment, except he got about 4 episodes, which were The Adventures of Sinbad, The Great Swimming Race, Aladdin and His Magic Lamp, and Find the Secret Treasure, as well as 2 other characters who are Patty and Jimmy, and they only got 1 episode, which is called You're a Superstar. So basically, we were robbed of our Buchako content, and that makes me really, really sad. Speaking of Buchako, a little something that I noticed while watching these was that at least 3 of the characters are voiced by the same person. These characters are Popple from Buchako, Jody from Hello Kitty and Friends, and Soak from Kurobe and Friends. It took me a bit of digging around, but eventually I found the name of the voice actor, who is Julie Lemwix? I don't know. I feel like I'm butchering her name. I'm sorry. Who's apparently also the voice of Louise from Max and Ruby, which is a show that I used to watch as a kid along with Hamtaro. Since my friend mentioned it earlier, thanks for bringing that up. I missed that show way more than I should. Many of the voice actors from these shows also voice acted in Sailor Moon, so that's pretty neat. Another thing that I've been looking for is the full opening theme. I really like the opening theme for Hello Kitty and Friends, and I've never been able to find like a full, like complete, like extended version of the opening theme from the show, which is sad because it slaps hard. I really like it. It's a bop. I like it. But anyway, apparently the opening theme is called Angela, and it's by Mimi White, which is kind of funny because one of the characters is named Mimi White. And also by Bob James. During the research for this video, I only found the full version of the Japanese opening, but not the English one, which is a shame. So if anyone can find like the full English version of the opening theme for Hello Kitty and Friends, that would be great. Another thing that I remember too from whenever I rented the DVDs at Blockbuster, during like the trailers for these like DVDs, because like before the DVDs got to like the main menu, they would have like trailers and stuff like that. They would show the intro for a future Hello Kitty TV series by Sanrio called Hello Kitty's Paradise, which is this thing right here. I watched a few episodes of it, but for me, honestly, I feel like it just wasn't like as good as like Hello Kitty and Friends to me. It felt like a lot more like childish to me than Hello Kitty and Friends was, because like it had like a lot of like simple like themes and messages and all that, which the messages were pretty good. Like the lessons learned in it. It was all right, but I'd say it probably wasn't as good as Hello Kitty and Friends, which is a shame, but yeah. I don't know. I would personally love to hear what you guys would think of like Hello Kitty's Paradise. I would kind of like love to hear like your thoughts on it. It's like if you guys like disagree with me about it, that's perfectly fine. Like I respect that in all honesty. I guess that's really all I can say about these cartoons. I really hope you guys like this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Sometimes I just feel like talking about things that I enjoy in between Legend of Shadows episodes. And I really hope you guys like it whenever I do too. Because trying new things is always fun for me. It really gives me a nice little variety. I really enjoy that. If you like this video, please like and subscribe for more content like this. I have a web show myself, and I'd really like it if you guys could watch that too. I'd love for it to get more traction. But anyway, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. Ciao!